YouTube, what is going on, man? I am back at y'all boys again with another video, man, and y'all see the title. I think this is gonna be a pretty entertaining video. I know the comment section for this video finna be wild because some of your favorite 2Ks are gonna be on this list. I'm not gonna change my list, bro. The list is what it is. One of my favorites is on this list, but I had to be completely unbiased, man. Look, the truth has to be told. 2K has put out a few trash games, and it's time for us to put a list out. Let's go ahead and get it. Oh, and before I really start the video, I gotta let one thing be known. I actually did not include a lot of 2Ks in this, and the main reason why is because simply they were just way too old. So I'm only going to include 2Ks from NBA 2K11 and above. So if you got a problem with that, go ahead and voice your opinion in the comment section. Maybe I may take that into consideration and make a whole nother list. But as of right now, the list is what the list is. So let's go ahead and get it because I've been talking a little bit too long. Let's go to number 5. Now for number 5, man, I have to put the current game right now, NBA 2K19. Yes, it has made the list. Now, I know a lot of us thought that this game is a massive step up from the game that we had the last year. We think that this game is not really a bad game. While it does have problems, it's not really a bad game. But once you look at the problems that this game had and the problems that this game still has, how can this game not be on the list? Look, let's talk about shot contest that has been broken throughout the entire year. It took them how long to fix that? Stretch bigs, shooting over everybody. It took them how long to nerf that? Come on now, like let's talk about it. Also, let's not forget, this game has pushing. Pushing in a game where shooting is overpowered. This game allows people to push defenders out the way. Also, it's like the shooting rating in this game does not matter because archetypes that consistently should not be shooting are shooting. Let's talk about things that are broken in this game. The subway. Every time I personally go on the subway, when I come out, I can't get on the spot for the next court. I see invisible people everywhere. Also with the gameplay, the steals are still a problem. You can have a high ball handling and you're still getting ripped. Centers are dribbling like they can dribble on this game. 2K19 must make the list, man. And also, let's talk about the amount of glitches that we've had this year because I think this is some of the most that I've seen in a long time, man. How many bad glitches we've had? Like, look, man, 2K19 has to make the list, man. So let's go and go to number 4. Now for number 4, I know a lot of y'all are going to hate me, man. I'm ready for these comments. I'm ready. We got to put NBA 2K15 on that list, man. NBA 2K15 is one of those games that I know a lot of the younger NBA 2K dudes love for some reason. They didn't fix nothing that year. They had game-breaking glitches that they did not patch at all. I'm gonna tell you 2 of them. One of them, the one that we already know, you still see it in some titles right now. The demigod glitch went unpatched, unchecked for the entire year because they made thousands upon thousands of dollars from that glitch. That glitch had 7-2 point guards running around with every badge in the game with custom jump shots, and they was moving like Allen Iverson. That glitch is the single reason why this game is on the list. Also, another glitch that they didn't patch, which was absolutely ridiculous, the technical foul glitch. Now, if you don't know what that is, you know what I'm saying, because some of y'all dudes only played Park back then. If you playing my team, if you playing Play Now, or whatever it is, if you losing and you don't want to take that L, all you had to do was simply waste all of your timeouts. And what happens after you use all of your timeouts? You start getting technical fouls. Well, 2K wasn't smart enough to know that we got to limit how many technical fouls we can give these people before we kick them out of the game. What people would do is once they get to the end of the game and once they realize they were losing, all they would do was keep spamming timeouts, and you would have to keep shooting free throws after free throws after free throws until eventually either you quit or he quit. How y'all call this game the GOAT? I truly don't understand, and I'm not even gonna talk about the charge cheese, them backcourt charges that you couldn't avoid, how the servers on this game was some of the worst, that online delay and lag was ridiculous. 2K15 is definitely on this list at that number 4 spot, man. Let's go ahead and go to number 3, man. Now for number 3, man, I gotta put a game that came directly after the game that a lot of people consider the GOAT. NBA 2K12. Now, if you look at the footage right now, you will see some of the bugs that NBA 2K12 had. Let's be honest, this is another case of, again, NBA 2K not being ready. Like, how did this make its way into the full game was beyond me, and it happened throughout the entire life cycle of this game. I mean, look, players jumping 20-30 feet in the air, rookies with pitch black arms, rookies with white arms and no head. This game, let's be honest, It wasn't ready, bruh. Also, this game came directly after a game that we liked. This game came directly after 2K11, and they took some of the things that we liked in 2K11 and completely removed those things. One major example of this is the summer circuit. This is something that people want in the game still to this day. The summer circuit was removed in 2K12, and then they added the rookie showcase. Well, one of the major problems with the rookie showcase, if a lot of people bought the game day one, y'all remember this. When we first got the game, there weren't even real rookies in the game. We were playing with a bunch of generic players in the game. Now, to 2K's credit, that wasn't really their fault though, because when this game launched, it was during the NBA lockout. But let's go into gameplay, because gameplay in this game was a major problem. Inside passing was ridiculous the entire year. It was way too easy. But in this game, ratings did not really matter, especially the speed rating. You could have a 99 speed rating and you constantly be chased down or struggle to get separation from centers whose speed were in the 30s. I'm talking about centers like Greg Oden, Roy Hibbert, Kendrick Perkins, Andrew Bynum, like dudes that are slow-footed, consistently kept up with people that were 99 speed and chased us down. 2K12 makes this list at the number 3 spot, man. Let's go ahead and go to number 2. Now for number 2, man, I know this is gonna be a game that a lot of y'all give me hate for. I put this game in a previous list of mine, and honestly, if it wasn't for the number 1 spot, this game would easily take that spot, easily. The game that I'm about to bring up is NBA 2K13. Before y'all give me the hate comments, look, I understand why y'all love NBA 2K13, right? If you are my team, dude, this is the first year of my team. This started it all. This is the grandfather of my team, right? They had modes that you grew up in love, like Create a Legend. I get it. 2K13 has some heat. Also, look, this is the 2K that brought Charles Barkley back. Even though he's not in the game anymore, Charles Barkley was actually in the game. Fire, right? Even with all that, 2K13 was still complete trash. This game has some ridiculous problems. Let's talk about it. In this game, you couldn't even block dunks. You couldn't block a single dunk in the game once they already got started with that animation. And don't come in my comment section and be that guy and say, man, I don't know what you talking about, man. I was blocking dunks the whole year. No, you did not. No, you didn't, because in the next game, 2K advertised the ability to block dunks. Also remember, this was the year LeBron went to Miami in this game. The 2K13 Miami team was unstoppable. You couldn't block dunks. Also with that, this game had the most cheese shot in any 2K. This shot was more broken than anything in gameplay wise in 2K. The Euro step 3-pointer. The Euro step 3-pointer, all you had to do, you didn't even need a dude that really had a good 3-point rating. You just needed somebody that had a decent one. And all you had to do was go to the 3-point line, trigger a Euro step, and your player would hit an automatic 3-pointer every time. It was so consistent that when you missed it, you just couldn't help but laugh. This game was also the game that started the full court cherry picking cheese. In this game, you could not defend full court. It didn't matter how much you tried. If you missed a bucket, you're giving up an easy bucket in the next 3 seconds. And then also, this game is number 2 on the list simply because this game was the start of VC. The reason why we got so much problem with the grinding in 2K, with the rep in 2K, with all of the problems that we have in 2K, yeah, it's because of 2K13. This was the year that they removed skill points, and then they added microtransactions into the NBA 2K, into the My Player portion. That's the reason why NBA 2K13 is on this list. This game was complete trash. Now, with that being said, on to the number 1 spot, NBA 2K18. This game was a complete failure. This game was completely trash. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about the fact that we couldn't skip cutscenes throughout the entire year. Why? Because 2K decided to be greedy and make this game that we paid $60 for a walking commercial. You couldn't skip commercials because they got money from Mountain Dew. You couldn't skip commercials because they got money from Reese's. Let's talk about the park. It was gray, and even more gray. Once you actually got into a park game, it would frame lag, jittering on one side of the court so much that it was really unplayable, and that went on for like 3 months. It was a way to avoid that. Y'all wanna know how? You had to go out and pay $400 to get a PlayStation Pro. Let's talk about the grind. The grind was so much in this game, everything was basically impossible to get without spending money. Also, we talking about money. Haircuts when this game first shipped was 1000 VC and you couldn't preview them. Y'all think that was a coincidence? They did that on purpose. And then they fixed it once they got bad press. No, the damage has already been done. This game was complete garbage. And I would struggle to find any game that this game is better than. I would rather play Roblox than to play this game again. This is the 2K that I put down the fastest than any other 2K. And I don't think any other 2K will ever take this spot. This game is definitely the worst product that NBA 2K has ever decided to put out, man. Y'all let me know, man. That's my list. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit those notifications so you can join the gang, and we out.